Nobisutu, a very good evening to you. How are residents feeling about having the SANDF there? We've been hearing mixed stories since they got there. What was that, about 2 months ago? And now, do they feel like this is really going to be the answer to their problems eventually?
A very good evening to you, Yuveka. There's been mixed emotions with the residents from both Nyanga as well as Philippi. People are saying that at the moment, from what they've experienced for the past, or rather for the 2 months that the army was here, there was no difference because they're saying that the crimes were still committed, people were dying, and they are hoping that with this extension, it will make a difference. I was speaking to one gentleman from Marikana location here in Philippi who told me that they're even scared to walk outside at night, and they feel like the army has, what they've been doing was rather to walk or rather patrol in the streets but not go deep where they are staying because they are attacked at night when the army is not here. They're saying that the army comes in for 2 hours or 30 minutes sometimes, and they only come in for one day in a week or sometimes twice in a week. So they are hoping that with this extension it will create create more sense of safety in their communities.
Have they seen sort of tangible results, Nobisutu? Have they seen more arrests? Have they seen that there's been less crime on the streets, even though the army have spent, well, not as much time as they would like them to in those communities?
Well, they're saying that when the army is around, obviously the criminals are hiding, but as soon as they leave, it is when crimes are being committed. And they're saying that I spoke to one resident of Nyanga who was saying that yes, he has seen change, but it's not as much as they would have expected it to be. But we know that this extension will also mean that the army as well as SEPS will work together to try and combat crime in the Cape Flats.
But do they feel a little bit safer with them on the streets then, even though they may not see them all the time, but knowing that they are just around and about?
Well, they were saying that they feel safe when the army is around, and then 3 hours later when they're gone, everything is back to normal, where they feel unsafe, they are scared to walk outside because they know that the gangsters or the criminals will still appear as soon as the army is gone. So they're saying that if the army will spend more time in the communities, they will feel safer than before.
Nobisutu, very quickly for us, you have been chatting to residents as we see, but what do they see as a proper long-term solution then to their troubles, other than the army and the SAPS doing these, making their presence felt in whatever little way they are at the moment?
Well, I was speaking to some residents of Nyanga who were saying that the police station in Nyanga is short-staffed. They're saying that the vehicles are short as well as the police officers. So they were saying that it will be better if more police officers are deployed or employed, because at the moment we saw that, or rather it has been reported that the ratio of the people is more than the capacity of the police. So in some cases a crime will be reported, but it will take time for the police to get to that location because either there's no car or there are no police officers in those areas.
Just furthering a temporary fix. Thank you very much for that, Nobisutu Hejana. She's in Philippi this evening, just following that announcement by the President that the army will stay on in the Western Cape to monitor those crime hotspots for another 6 months.